I have given you a proof to solve by yourself. Now the solution of that question is, now prove that NCR by NCR minus 1 equals to n minus r plus 1 divided by r. So we start from left hand side, NCR by NCR minus 1 by formula of combination n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial divided by n factorial divided by n minus r minus 1 whole factorial into r minus 1 factorial. Now if we calculate by LCM, so this part will be multiplied and reversed, right? So n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial into n minus r plus 1 factorial into r minus 1 factorial by n factorial. Okay. Now we expand by n factorial which will be cancel out. Now expand this term r factorial, and as here r minus 1 factorial is given, so if we expand r factorial, then r into r minus 1 factorial. Now this term and this term, in these two term, this term is bigger, so we expand this term, which will be give n minus r plus 1 into n minus r factorial. Now cancel out n minus r factorial and r minus 1 factorial, so remain n minus r plus 1 divided by r. Okay. Now next, some properties of combination. First is restricted combination. Restricted combination means when the selection have some restriction. First is the number of combination of n different things taken r at a time, in which p particular things always occur. Now when we select, let's say in this box have n things. Okay. Now we have to select some r things and put it in the box. So r things taken from this and put it in the box. We can example as this way. Now as in this n things, 3 particular things always occur, so 3 things we can exchange from here to here. 3 things exchange, so here will be 3 things already taken. Now the number of things remain in this box is n minus 3. Now we have to get, already 3 things is taken. Now we have to take r things. Now 3 things, as 3 things is taken, so remaining term will be r minus 3 things. Okay. So the number of choice of n r minus 3 from n minus 3, which is n minus 3 c r minus 3. Okay. So here 3 equals to p. Okay. So the required number will be, the required combination will be n minus p c r minus p. Now second is the number of combination of n different things taken r at a time, in which p particular things never occur. So if we select same example, so as 3 particular things never occur, here 3 particular things always occur. Okay. But here 3 particular things never occur. So the 3 particular thing we put it aside. Okay, 3 particular thing. So remaining term will be n minus 3, and we have to take r things. So how many ways we can select? n minus 3 c r. Now in the properties, here are p things, which is 3. So the number of combination of n different things taken r at a time, p particular things never occur, is n minus p c r. Next, the number of combination of n different things taken any number of things at a time. Any number of things mean we can select 1 thing, we can select 2 things, we can select 3 things, we can select 4 things. So as many as possible combinations we have to collect it. What will be the number? Now when we take 1 things from n things, so how many ways we can select? nc1 ways. Okay. If we select 2 things from n things, so how many ways we can select it? nc2. Similar for 3, nc3, nc4 dot dot dot. If we select all things, then ncn. So all these number nc1, nc2 will be added. So required number will be nc1 plus nc2 plus nc3 plus nc4 up to ncn. So this will be given as the given value will be 2 to the power n minus 1, which we will find in the chapter binomial theorem. When we study binomial theorem, so we can see that this value can be written as 2 to the power n minus 1. Now fourth term, the number of combination with n things, not all different, of which p things are alike of first kind, q things are alike of second kind, and r things are alike of third kind, and p plus q plus r equals to n. There is no extra term or extra things. The number of combination will be p plus 1 into q plus 1 into r plus 1 minus 1. If there are another thing which are different from another, which only occurs only 1, then 1 plus 1 will be multiplied. Okay. Now some examples. The first example is calculate 10c3. Now 10c3 equals to 10 factorial. From the formula 10 minus 3 factorial, 3 factorial, you can collect it from the and calculate it. We will get 120. Now if we put it in the calculator, you will also get 120. So you can find it from calculator or